I swear it's always the most trash players that talk the most shit in fight night. Now, I'm gonna tell you something. I am very much the Michael Jordan of fight night. And what I mean by that is no, I'm not calling myself the GOAT, but whenever these trash ass idiots come in my comment section talking that nonsense, I take it personal. And whenever I take it personal, I'm gonna do something about it. And I'm gonna make an ass out of you and make an idiot and create a moment that you will never forget for the rest of your life. If fuck around and find out was a person, you're looking at him in the flesh.
Today's example goes by the username JNice10, a weak, pathetic clown who has a 70-94 record. And I don't know who you fought previously before this, but to think that you could just come in and beat LX Sniper after fighting another bronze level fight night player is straight delusion at its best. Let me rewind it back to how this all started. See, how this all started was he randomly came to my channel with his little nuts all pumped up, telling me that JNice10, a dude with a 70-94 record mind you, is gonna show me how to really play. And then he made another comment talking about I'm not even that nice and that he'll trash me in this and any other game. Oh no, and it doesn't stop here. See, he then took it a step further by private DMing me on Xbox telling me that I'm trash. And after I told him to get off of my scrotum sack, he said some out-of-pocket stuff that I don't remember, but clearly I found it to be disrespectful to talk to a legend like this, so I reported his ass. And Microsoft clearly agreed with my sentiments and put him on timeout on Xbox Live. And after that, I gave him my prices for a fight, and I told him to learn some damn respect and get a damn job. And then after that, right, he went back to my channel crying about how I treated him after his self-inflicted disrespect towards a man of my stature.
Lame ass nigga got me suspended on fight night. If you was a real one, you would've just fought. Shit talking is a part of the game. How you can't handle that but be talking the most shit?
After that nonsense, I reprimanded this kid and told him that if he wants to go toe-to-toe with LX Sniper, you need to say please and thank you to a legend like me. Because I'm not gonna accept this childlike behavior in my DMs. So, not too long after that, I decided to boot up Fight Night Champion, play some online ranked, and look who I run into. Now I keep it 100 with y'all. At this point, my eyes were glowing red, cause I knew this was a golden opportunity to teach this little petulant bitch a lesson about respect. Once I realized this clown had a 12% disconnect rate and a 70-94 record, I knew it was time to teach this kid what it felt like to be in there against a true digital martial arts master. So, when it was time to touch gloves, I skipped the cutscene right when the gloves were supposed to tap. Why? Because fuck you. That's why. So immediately after the opening bell, I walked right up to center ring and I taunted his bitch ass, daring him to throw a punch at me. Got a knockdown later in the first round, teabagged him with ruthless aggression, and then beat him down even worse in the second round. And then guess what happens after that?
Rage quit.
JNice10 rage quits in 2. That's right, JNice10, who told me in my own comment section that he was gonna trash me in this game, quit in the second round. Now, normally I don't take any pleasure of beating up bums like this, but when you talk this fugazi nonsense in my face, I'm gonna have to make an example out of you. So the same way you came into my YouTube channel talking shit, well, I went right back over to yours and said what I had to say. That you had no business telling someone to control the motion of your energy when you can't even control the emotions of you getting your ass kicked in an online video game. And judging by your reply, I think you just proved my point even more with this ridiculous ass statement.
Hey, don't come to my channel with BS, bro. For real, you sitting up here on my shit talking about a video game. Clearly I came on yours talking about a video game because clearly I see that's something that you do. But you come to my channel, you don't see video games, brother. You see real information for people, bro. Then you say everything I say on here is cap. Here meaning the same whole channel. How could you pass false judgment based off of a portion of the video you've seen? You don't sit and watch everything I say to say all I do is cap, nigga. We just met online through this. You can't fuck with a real nigga image up anyways. All can you do is point out negativity that's really projecting from you and your inner world. And only negative ass people feed into it. There are people who watch my channel who I've been around my entire life. I bet you they tell you everything I'm saying is real. I don't know what make you think everything I say is cap when you don't know me. We've only played the video game together. And I clearly showed you that I respect you to a degree, but you started to drag it a bit, bro. Don't ever play with me like that, bro, because all that video game shit, I get busy in real life for real, for real.
And guess what, y'all? It gets even crazier than that. After he left this unhinged comment that you just heard, this Jay Nice dude went off on the deep end. He went off on the deep end so hard that even I was left speechless on how to respond. Even now that I'm editing this video, I still don't know what the fuck happened. Somehow this dude found a way to explain the Pythagorean theorem and the law of nature on a YouTube channel that has to do with boxing video games.
The chemical formula for melanin is C18H10N204. That's 18 carbon atoms, 10 hydrogen atoms, 2 nitrogen atoms, and 4 oxygen atoms. Carbon makes up most of the formula. Carbon comes from decomposed plants, and this is what the Blanco man uses in order to power his entire industrial system in the electrical grid. When plants begin decomposing, due to the pressure of the heat, they create this black stuff in the form of coal, called coal. Now, carbon is the Latin word for coal. Carbon comes from the Latin word carbo, which is coal in English. So carbon and coal is the same thing.
Where am I? Yo, what happened? Look, I don't know what the hell you talking about, dude, but it still doesn't change the fact that you got your ass kicked in Fight Night Champion, man. Don't ever come in my comment section talking this nonsense that has nothing to do with boxing. I don't care what type of Pythagorean theorem, what type of E equals MC squared you put in my comments. It all equals up to one thing, and that's that LX Sniper kicked your ass. Now, let me figure how the fuck do I get back to 2025? Fuck.
I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the famed New York Arena here in Midtown Manhattan for tonight's main event. In the middleweight division, Boyd, we expect this to be a big night of action. We spoke with both fighters yesterday. Fireworks anticipated here tonight. Let's see. Andre Bishop making that final walk that separates man and warrior, soon to be in battle there in the ring. He's coming down to the ring, and you can tell with that zip in his step that he plans on this one being a spectacular evening. waiting for this moment, and now they get it. Round one underway. How does the power puncher actually use the jab to close the gap against this outside fighter? How does he employ that strategy?
So I think it's a little bit like if you're a carpenter and you're making a table. You take your measuring stick out and you see how much wood you need, how long the table is. Well, same thing. If you're a fighter who wants to get inside with a boxer, you got to see how much distance you have to close. If there's a lot of distance, you need 2 jabs. One is not going to work.
Not hitting his mark there, going upstairs. He got all into that one. That was a solid uppercut. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round, well timed by Andre Bishop. He took a step back, landed the counterpunch.
Exactly what he wanted to do.
Really solid left hand by Andre Bishop. That's exactly what his corner wants him to do. Body shot lands. It was the right. He is not. Wow!
Look, bitch ass nigga, I don't want you to be sliding in my DMs with all that disrespect either. If you're gonna be talking shit, at least be good at the game. You fucking suck. Punk ass bitch. Don't ever get it, and then you want to get on my channel crying and shit because I got you banned. Well, you should have kept your fucking mouth shut. Blame me. Yeah. This is yours truly. And get that fake soul Illuminati shit off of your channel, you punk ass bitch. You can't even teabag well. Look at this. Not only you suck at the game, you can't even teabag. You suck. How the hell you gonna have a 95 overall Bishop and still fight this bad? Like, you are a bum.
Good effective work with that straight right hand.
Sorry ass.
Don't you want some of this stuff?
JJ, now that you've won it all, how are you going hardship?
My man JJ McCormick's not only going hardship, I'm going lottery.
A lot of people will tell you that cocaine not only will get you high, but will take your performance to a different level. But in this game, the higher you go, the closer you get to the battle.
I'm JJ, man.
Every game's a battle, every day is a war.
What's going on? One game is in your face, the next thing isn't even in the game.
Hey, JJ! What's up, JJ?
You guys seen JJ?
Police announced that they'd arrested J.J. McCormick, small forward.
If you gonna come at me, you better come at me with some fucking respect, okay? Or you gonna respect these hands, you understand me, bitch?
I don't want you to slug it out with this guy,
Trash
right?
ass,
Keep
nigga.
your range. Jab, jab, right, okay?
Bishop's back. Look at him here in the start of this round. Remember, he got tagged hard in that last round.
Well, that's the reward you get when you have a good camp and you get yourself in top shape.
The other day when we were talking to Andre Bishop, he said to have success in this fight, I have to land combinations. He landed a good one there. He just looks exhausted to me right now. Bishop's accuracy.
You ain't going nowhere fighting like
this
that,
guy
brother.
cannot punch a solid target right now.
Your game needs work, and I mean a lot of it.
About the damage done when they land. This is showing you the damage that's done when they miss. You get discouraged. You start giving in.
Good scoring shot. It was a straight right.
Double up, you jam.
Zoning in on that gut combination punch downstairs. Good right hand. Andre Bishop's now in a spot that many fighters have gone to extremes to try to get out of. He is deep. Look at that.
Pain, power, pressure. Okay?
Will he get up from this?
You're getting an in-depth, in-person experience of big dick boxing.
Big dick boxing.
And you're gonna remember it for the rest of your life. Understand me, bitch?
What guts by Andre Bishop. We've seen it throughout his career we've been following, but he wants to fight on here. He fires off the combination there and it lands. Bishop's well off the mark that time. Good job. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Andre Bishop. Effective work, the three-punch combination. That's a clean. Did you see
Skills, baby.
How is he going to survive this? Once again, he hits the
Yeah, get the fuck out of here, bitch. It's gonna take ages for you to be as skilled as me. And even then, you won't even reach 2% of my skill level. So, yeah, just get the fuck out of here and go uninstall Fight Night and go play something else. Because you'll never be on my level. And you're gonna put some respect on my name. And I want you to go on my YouTube channel and bitch about that. Pussy ass nigga. I'm a motherfucking thug.